Going on, everybody? Today I'm back here with another video, and today it's a story time. Get excited. This is how I wouldn't say died, but you know, I got lost in Cabo at 5 a.m. And when I mean Cabo, I mean Cabo San Lucas, boys, in Mexico. It was rough. I'm gonna tell you guys that story time right now. Now, before I'm gonna get started, I wrote it down on my phone because I'm not gonna lie, bro, there's a lot, bro. There's a lot that went into it, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to miss anything because there's some juicy parts, you know what I'm saying, man? There's like a couple juicy parts up in there, man. Anyways, I just want to get in all the details accurate. All the details accurate. Hopefully my mic's picking everything up. But anyways, man, let's get into it, man. This is story time about how I got lost in Cabo at 5 a.m., guys. In for a banger. Ooh. Anyways, without further ado, let's go. So, before I get started, bro, Cabo is like, it's like the safest place in Mexico. Like, it's the safest part to be in terms of like, you know, like danger, because you guys know what's going on in Mexico right now, all those threats or whatever, and you know, bombs going off and cartels going crazy, cartels going mad crazy, you know what it is. Everyone's getting loose, not in the good way. So I'm pretty sure if this happened anywhere else, I wouldn't be making this video. But anyways, even then, everyone recommends like not being out of the resort past like 5 a.m. So I'm like in this resort, right? But let me tell you how this all started, all right? So this is my last full day on my senior trip, guys. So like that means like the next morning I'm leaving on a plane back to California. I live in California. And so that means, you know, that night, you know, we had to get lit. You know, we had to get turned for, we had to get turned, you know, man? Like, I mean, obviously, like, we got to end off on a bang, bro. Let's go out with a bang. Bang, bang, bang. Here we go. All right, my bad. So, basically, all of the class goes to Squid Row, which is basically a nightclub. I'm sure you guys have heard of Squid Row. If you've been to Cabo, you've heard of Squid Row. If you've been to Cabo, you've heard of Squid Row. Okay? You've heard of Squid Row. So anyways, outside of, bro, before we even get into this, bro, outside of Mexico, I've never had a full beer. I've never had any drinks. Like, this trip was the first time I like really drank. And you know I'm down. You know, like my boy's like, all right, we gotta get lit. And you know I'm down. It's like Cabo, or I mean in Mexico, you can be 18 to drink, right? So our whole plan was this trip just to get hammered.
Yeah.
Just get lit, all right? So, anyways, like when's the next time we're gonna be in Cabo? Which is true though. It's like, and keep in mind, guys, I wrote like, look how long this is. It's hella long. I wrote this all at 7 p.m. It's 7:58, so it took me an hour to write this. So anyways, we got all the boys, all the girls up in the class, our senior class, and we got them all to go to Squid Row, right? So, you know, the boys pull up, you know, instantly we get a section going. We get the section going, and I'm sure everyone knows what a section is. It's like, but in Squid Row, like it's not something you pay for. It's not like, it's kind of just like whoever's there first. Class pulls up to the club, you know, one of my boys gets the section started.
Yeah.
He cops a bottle. So we're chilling for a good, you know, 30, 45 minutes, you know, we're up in the club, you know. But mind you, we're chilling for 30 minutes, but we pulled up at like 11. So like, it's low-key late. But in terms of clubs, you know, like, clubs don't get popping until later. So there's nobody in the club. Like, I mean, there's a few people, right? But like, no one's really getting down in the club yet. Nothing's really happening. But anyways, so we're having a good time, you know, good music. I mean, I wouldn't say great music, but you know, the place was bumping. And then, you know, I thought it was time, you know, I found a little shorty, you know, I found myself a girl, you know, can't be alone in the section, man. All the boys had the huzz with them. So I was like, damn, I don't want to be the odd one out, man. You know, I start sharking, man. You know, I hop down from the section, man. I tell my boy, you know, stay my spot. And then I go sharking, man. But let me tell you this. Before I could go, one of the guys goes, we got to find the boy Jake. That's not really his name, but for privacy reasons, I'm gonna say Jake. But anyways, Jake basically, bro, the first 30 minutes we have the bottle, Jake's taking shots, bro. He's hammered. This dude's done. 30 minutes in the club, man. We just got there. This dude's already done. This dude's gone. So I'm like, oh shoot, where this dude wandered off from, you know? Like, we're trying to find bro. So we're like looking for bro. And you know, I'm still in the section, like, this is before I hop down, so I'm still in the section. I'm like trying to scan for bro. Like, I'm looking out and I see him. He's on the other side. Like, we're on the top right there, so you can like see the whole club. And like, I see him and he's on the other side of where we were. So it wasn't that bad, you know. It's like the club's like, it's not that big. It's like, I don't know a good comparison, but it's not like, you know, it's not a ginormous club. So I see him on the other side. So I'm like, all right, bet. I get down from the section and I walk towards bro, and I'm like, or no, as I'm walking towards the other side, bro, it's like a movie, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like a movie, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's like actually a movie, bro. So basically, bro, as I'm walking towards the other side, in the middle, so it's like this. So it's like our section, middle connector, another section. And it's not what you think. Like, these sections, they're just like stands. It's like stands, and it's like, it stacks up like that, you know, how if you're, it's like a bleacher, you know, on a gymnasium. So we're in this section. It's basically like a row. So imagine this section, it's a row, goes all the way down, and it's like a bleacher, right? Bleacher-esque. It's got, I mean, obviously it's got like walking, like a walking area. But then where's the middle? And the middle, it goes backwards, but then right here is like, I'm gonna show you guys a video, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so I'm walking in that middle part, right? And bro, as I'm walking towards the other side, bro, it's like a movie, bro. I bump into this little light-skinned John.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, man. And listen, man, if you know me, man, you know how I get down, bro. It's not like, I like light-skinned girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, as a Russian Hawaiian mix guy myself, bro, I like Hawaiians, bro. And I know I look white as a cracker, but chill on me, bro. I look more Mexican than anything, honestly. So anyways, oh shoot, you know, I'm sorry. I'm like, and bam, bro, she looked at me, bro. Bro, I keep losing where I am, bro. It's a long story, bro. I gotta, bro, look at this, bro. Bro, it's hella long, bro. And you know what's the bad part is? This happened like 3 weeks ago, and I already forgot. I was hammered though. None of this counts. Anyways, so where am I? Bump into this light skinned girl, right? And I'm like, oh shoot, you know, I'm sorry, like, but bro, she looked at me, and you know when a girl looks at you a certain way, bro.
Yeah.
Your gun is green. Anything you shoot is green. Anything from here on out you shoot, it's green.
Yeah.
So she looks at me, right? And I'm like, okay, you know, like I can sense that, you know, I've got a good perception about, you know, social awareness. So I'm like, hey, but I still got the mission in my head, you know, my boy's gone, I gotta go get the boy. I'm not gonna leave though without like saying something like, I don't know what it is, like, I ain't gonna say like oriful or nothing, but like I gotta say something that she'll remember me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, after, bro, she was locked eyes for like a cool like 3 seconds. A cool 3 seconds, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I was like, I'm like, bro, when she bumped into me though, we were like, bro, face to face. Like, she's like in my grill. Like, she's in my grill, right? So I'm not having to like, you know, hey, you look good. You know, she's like right here. So I'm, you know, just slick talking. So, you know, slick talking in the club, get you coughing on a rug, you know what I'm saying? Like LL Cool J, man. Free the boy. Get out! Alright, anyways, mind you, bro, Everyone's gonna say cap in the comments.
Yeah.
Like, bro. So I grab her hand on some Romeo shit, bro. And I'm like, bro, mind you, I'm a couple shots in, so I'm not plastered, but like, bro, I'm tipsy, bro. Like, I'm a little tipsy, bro. So I'm shooting shit, bro. I'm letting shit shoot. So, you know, I'm loose, you know, I'm letting stuff fly. You know how it feels. You know how I do. Anyways, after I do that, I turn away, you know, I get the boy going. I find the boy. Her reaction to me saying that was like, it was just like bro, I don't want to be like, bro, this is weird, bro. I'm not a girl, but like, she gave me like the girl nod, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they feel like comfortable, you know, they're like, all right, yeah. So, anyways, so I get the boy, you know, and I'm right where I was again, and it's like a handoff, bro. I hand my boy off to you know, the boy that was hammered. I hand him off to one of my other boys. He takes him back to the section. Anyways, so I start looking for the girl again, and as I'm looking, bro, I see her, bro, and I'm like I'm scanning, and I see her, and bro, I knew anything I would say would be green with this girl, and the reason why I knew that is because, bro, as I'm scanning, I'm like, boom, I see her, right, bro, she's already locked on.
Yeah.
She's already locked on, and listen, bro, if y'all want to hear some game, bro, if a girl's already looking at you, it's green. Anything you freaking say is green, man. Anything you say is green. So, you know, I slide in, I'm start spinning, you know, I'm not gonna get into details about everything, but we end up at the bar. Shots for us. Mind you, after our second shots, I was getting a little tipsy, and also, side note, that shit was a scam, bro. I looked at my bank statement the next day, bro. Tell me why each shot I bought was $18 a shot. $18, bro. Is that like, that's like not normal, right? Like, I'm paying $18 for like a shot that's like, it's like that, bro. That's how much liquor was in it. It's like that. And the shot glass is like, it's a shot glass, you know what I'm saying? Like, shots, I was like, you know, you want to come to the section to chill? And she was like, yeah, I'm down for whatever. So, you know, we're walking back to the section, man. And as we're walking back, bro, some dude freaking checks me, bro. And AKA, like, bro, he bumped into my shoulder. And as I said earlier, bro, I'm a little tipsy, you know? So I don't let it slide, bro. I checked bro back, and I was like, hey, watch out. But dude who checked me was like, bro, he's like some European dude. This dude's like probably like 22 or something, 23 or something. Like, he looked young. He had no facial hair. Like, he looked young, but he was European, and he definitely was over 18. Like, this dude's over 18, because his face had like, I don't know, it had like a mask. It wasn't like a mog structure, obviously, yeah, but like, he definitely like, he didn't look like a kid. You know what I'm saying? He didn't let it slide either, though. Like, bro, after I checked him back, he was like, I was like, you know, I said, hey, watch out. He's like, or what? And he flips me off. He gives me the bird. He flips me off, bro. He gives me the bird, bro. This dude flips me off. And I'm like, oh, bro. I says, okay, bro, this is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I should have already got my ass beat at the club, bro. Yeah. I should have got my ass beat at the club, bro. As bro flips me off, I'm like, or I'll beat your fucking face in. I said that. Anyone that says cap, bro, you're banned from the channel, bro. No. I actually said that. And so, anyways, I've only been in a couple engagements in my life. I'm not about anything. Yeah. But like, you know, the shots was going crazy, so everything's flowing. I'm just letting it go. Beefing, risen, anything's going, I'm loose. Yeah. So I'm letting it go, right? And basically, after I said that, I'm like, damn, I'm wilding out. It's obvious. So bro just says whatever. Like, dude I was pressing says whatever. And he walks off. But as I turn around, bro, I feel like my back is cold. Like obviously I turn around and I take a step or two steps with the huzz still, right? And I feel like my back feels like cold. And then like, bro, like on my legs, like it's trickling down my legs. And then my legs feel cold. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Turn back around, bro, there's a cup on the ground. And you know what I'm on, bro. I thought this dude threw a cup at me. I'm like a beer cup at me. I'm like, I'm about to crash out. Like my shirt's hella wet, you know. It's like low-key not serious, but at the same time it is low-key serious. Yeah. And so as I turn around though, he's right there and he's talking to someone though. Like he's talking like his boy or whatever. So I push bro and I'm like, bro, what the fuck's your problem? Like I'm pressing bro. And he shoves me back. And by that point, bro, shorty was grabbing me and was like, yo, we gotta bounce. Like, you know, like, we gotta go back to the section, like you said. Like, you know, you're wilding out. She didn't say I was wilding out, but, like, you know, like, I was wilding out, bro, to be fair.
Yeah.
I was wilding out. But anyways, so she's like grabbing me, but I'm tipsy, so I don't even care. Like, I'm not peeping what she's saying. So I just wanted to press, dude. I'm gonna be real. Like, but as we get in the shoving match, his boy steps through and is like, guys, relax, we're at the club. He didn't sound like that, but I don't remember how he sounded, but he definitely sounded like, you know, he probably sounded like a nerd anyways. So he's like, guys, relax, we're at the club. Nah, he wants to be petty and throw drinks at me. I'm like, what's up? And basically, we're just jawing at each other for like a cool like 15-20 seconds. Like, we're just jawing at each other. I'm calling him a bitch, you know. Anyways, eventually I'm like, you know, whatever. I give this guy the bird back, and then basically me and Shorty start walking back to the section. And you know, with the huzz, man, you know, the boys, you know, we're all getting it popping, man. We're getting it cracking in the section, man. You know, we're all loose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, we start, you know, getting into stuff, but I'm not gonna get into detail about that, you know what I'm saying? But I'll slide the video. I'm gonna insert the video like right here. I'm gonna insert like 2 seconds of the video, like right there. I'm gonna give you all a little demonstration, you know, a little 2-second snippet. Man, I ain't gonna show too much though, man. Y'all better put y'all Johnsons away, man.
No.
Don't be wanking, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But anyways, at this point, it's like 1 a.m., bro. The club's, or it might be like 1:30, I don't know. Anyways, the club's like dying down. Club's dying down. And this chick I forgot to mention was with her friends. So eventually, after me and this girl were discussing what the move was, her friends come and get her, right? And by this point, I already had her socials, so I was just like, yeah, whatever. So I'm just like, all right, text me what your plan is. And, you know, as everyone's leaving, she messaged me, send the addy. It's green.
Yeah.
And when I say it's green, man, I mean like, Kobe. Like, it's actually green, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's green. I'm sure y'all know. It's green. So she had already left, and me and the boys were just now leaving. And, like, she left low-key like 15 minutes ago. So 15 minutes later, she texts me, sends the addy, right? I'm like, whatever. So me and the boys were leaving. So I'm dipping out. The homeboy CK, he's leaving. That's who I was staying with at the time. So he's like, yo, you know, I'm bouncing. And he's like, bro, you coming with? I'm like, you know, I'm trying to get active, you know. You feel what I'm saying, man? I'm trying to get active.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get loose. So it was like, yeah, I'm gonna get up with you later, you know, back at the hotel. So I cop a taxi. Now this is key. I cop a taxi because my Uber app wasn't downloading. Like, I didn't have enough internet or something. It wasn't downloading. Bro, this is what changed the story. So I gotta lie, don't ask why I did this, but before I get in the Uber, there's street vendors everywhere. Like, there's people out. Like, this place is popping, even though it's like 1:30 or whatever time it is. This place is popped. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I find this dude, he's selling flowers. This is before I got the taxi. Oh shoot. So I caught these flowers, and then I find this taxi. And how I found this taxi, I think I like waved him down. It was low-key like some New York shit. Like, I waved him down, and he was low-key chill. It was like this old Hispanic dude. He was hella chill. He was chill at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I told him what I was on. I sent the address. I'm not gonna lie, bro was like, he was like respecting what I was doing. Like, he was chill, and I told him what I was on, you know, and I sent the address, right? So I'm getting things going. I sent bro the address, but he barely spoke English. This dude's like, yeah. Like, this dude doesn't like, yeah. Get out. I'm like, okay. So, anyways, I tell him the address, but he repeats it wrong. Like, he like tells it to me back, but he says it wrong. And like, it was like close enough. Like, he said one of the words, like, it was called like the Rosa. Like, it was like, you know, the address name is low-key long. So I wasn't like tripping that he said it like that wrong. But, you know, like, I could have just hopped out right then and there, but he was like low-key already dipping, and bro was dipping kind of fast. So I was just like, you know what, whatever, man. Mind you, this dude drives for like 20 minutes, and I didn't like look at this location on my maps beforehand, so I don't really know how far this place is. So for all I know, this dude's driving me nowhere. Anyways, he started driving for like 20 minutes. I'm like, damn, she really outside the desert. I mean, like, she's really outside the city. Like, she copped a resort hella far away. And bro, when we get there, like he pops out the resort, right? And when we get there, I was texting her like, yo, no, come out here, you know, I'm here. Like, mind you, I texted her on the way saying my driver was sus. Like, I texted her that. Like, I was like, yo, my driver's sus, bro. Like, this dude might not even be taking me to the right crib. Obviously, I didn't say that, but I was just like, you know, my driver's a little sus. She didn't answer. She didn't answer. So I'm like, shit. But anyways, when we got there, bro, I tried to pay, dude. Card declined. My card freaking declined, bro. And it's not because I didn't have no money, but it was because my bank was declining charges to this dude because he wasn't like a verified, like he wasn't like a verified pay method kind of thing. You know, I don't know what's really goes on with that kind of stuff, but that's what I meant by like, you know, not having an Uber kind of sucked right there, because you know, if it's an Uber charge, it would have gone through. But it was just like some random like his name was all in Mexican. Like, I don't know what it said. I have no idea what it said, and I didn't have any cash either. So like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I started getting irritated. He's like, money, dinero. Like, he was like looking crashing out. Bro, this dude started crashing out. Like, I wouldn't say he was like losing it, but like, bro, he was just like, dude, he was getting getting agitated, dude. He's like, dinero. Anyways. So I called her, right? I called Shorty, maybe she could help me out. So I called Shorty 3 times, full rings. Didn't answer once. Didn't freaking answer once. So I had these flowers still. I'm like, whatever. So I pop out the Uber, right? And I had these flowers and I had my phone. And bro, I put the flowers on the doorstep of her resort. Mind you, bro, I already knew something was wrong because like, bro, she said resort, but it was like an apartment, bro. It was like the door was like a normal door. Like, I was like, bro, like how many people are up in here? But I was like, you know, it's Mexico, whatever. So I throw the roses. I just threw them. I didn't even put them down, bro. I just threw them at the door. Like, I stepped outside. Like, I walked like 3 steps and I just threw them at the door. And then I was like, as I turned around to walk back to the car, I genuinely thought about just booking it. Like, I thought about just leaving, bro, and just running away. Because he was like a nice dude. So I was like, you know what? Let me at least pay, dude. Mind you, this dude was charging me $30 for like a 20-minute drive. In America, like, that's not crazy. In America, that's not crazy. But like, for where we were, I'm like, damn, this dude's taxing. Like, he's obviously taking advantage of me because I'm a tourist. So I was like, whatever. So basically, as I get back in, I'm trying to explain to this dude, like, yo, we gotta find someone that like I can pay. That way we can, like, you know, get up out of here. You know, like, I can like resolve this issue. Cause like, bro, she didn't answer. So I'm like, all right, this dude's gotta like take me back now. Like, I have to pay this dude more money. I'm gonna have to pay this dude like $60 because he's got to take me back now. So anyways, I managed to communicate that to him. Like, it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. We were in there for like 5 minutes. We were in the car for like 5 minutes. I couldn't communicate it to him. This used to be speaking no English. He's like, no English. You know, he's hitting me with all of those. So I'm like, all right, whatever. But anyways, I get it going, right? And bro, when I tell you, bro, this dude starts driving. Club I was at right here, where we're at, bro's going this way. Bro's just going this way. And bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, this dude starts driving, bro. Basically, he drives like 10-20 minutes, and I'm like talking to this dude, right? Like, obviously I'm not letting this guy just drive me wherever. Like, I'm like telling this dude, even though I'm not gonna lie, dude, like, the shots was getting to me. I was getting hammered. I was like, it was getting worse. You know how it gets worse. I hadn't eaten anything in like 8 hours, so it's like getting worse. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, I'm like, yo, my house is the other way. Like, you don't have a guy on the way that way? And he's like, no, it's no problema. And bro, he just spammed it. He was spamming no problema. I was like, oh crap. Anyways, so he drives for like 10-20 minutes, right? And when I tell you, bro, I'm looking out the window, bro, the surroundings are getting worse. Like, bro, I should have, like, right then and there, like, my stupid brain, bro, I should have just hopped out the whip, right then and there out the window, just jumped out. Bro, when I tell you, bro, it literally got from like festive music to like, you know, vibey streets. Like even, bro, even where she was like already a stretch. Like it was already dark where she was, but like there was still some lights. Bro, when I tell you, it just got darker and darker and darker, bro. Like the lights were turning off. Like I don't know if it was like a time thing or like we were just getting into a, you know, a bad part of the area, because like, bro, the windows started getting barred up. Like, bro, like I'm not saying there was a dude out there barring them up, but like, you know, like all of a sudden buildings had bars on them. Like I was like, oh crap. I was like, okay, this is how it's going down. Okay. Basically, we're going more and more less mainstream. Like it's like there's no people out anymore. It's like 2:50 a.m, damn near 3, and he finally stops outside this apartment, bro. It's not even like a business, it's just an apartment building. And I'm like, bro, this dude's about to kill me, bro. I mean, I didn't think of that, but like I'm like at the time, I'm like, bro, you know what's bad? At the time I thought everything was good. You know, I was chilling. At the time I was low-key chilling. It's like 3 a.m, bro. I'm hammered. Like I don't even care. Like we stop outside this apartment, and when I tell you, bro, there was nobody outside. Like I looked all over the, like, this is big street. I'm looking all the way down. I'm looking around. Nobody. There's not a single soul, bro. Not a single soul. There's like dogs like barking and shit. Anyways, he goes inside and he brings this dude out. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, all right, bro, this dude's they're about to rob me. Like I'm about to get robbed. Like this random dude, bro, this dude, he didn't even look that sketch. Like he had like a Charlie build, bro. This guy looked like Cheddar Bob, bro. He was like a Mexican Cheddar Bob, bro. What do you call that? What do you call that? It was like a it's like a Chedito Bob, bro. Chedo Bobito, bro. Anyways, so he hops in the whip. This random dude hops in the whip. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Like this is it. Like my heart low-key starts boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh crap, bro. This dude was like, Cachapo? I was like, yeah. He was like, and he just showed me his QR code, bro. This dude just shows me his QR code. So I'm like, bet. So I pay dude, and he pays the driver. And this is where it got weird. Well, you know, like even more weird. But like, basically, he hops out. The driver stays in the car, right? And the driver tells me like, this dude's gonna take me. And the reason why he said this is because he's like, since it's no, I don't know. He was speaking Mexican, but like he would say like a word that I would understand, and it'd be like an important word. He'd be like pay or something. He'd say it in English. He'd be like, no pay me, you pay him. And he's like, that's why. And I was like, what? And he's just like, he take you home, he take you casa. So I understood. So I hopped out the whip, right? And I was like, I guess it makes sense. I'm hammered, boys. I'm hammered. Yeah. I'm not in my prime form. So I hop out. I was like, thanks. I like gave bro. I was like gonna give bro a high five. Bro, this dude just drives off. This dude didn't even care. He faked all that, bro. This dude just like just sped off. And he's like in a black truck. You know, for a taxi, this dude's got a nice car. It's like an Escalade. Like it's a blacked out Escalade. Like it looks nice. Now I think about it, God, that sounds even worse to get into. A black Escalade. Yeah. Tinted windows. I just hopped in. Jesus. Anyways. So, as I like look at bro drove off, I turn around. This dude's gone. Like, bro, like he either went back inside the building. I don't know where bro went. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm just going to wait. So I wait 5 minutes. You know, I'm like, okay, he's just taking his sweet time. Then 10 minutes fly by, and I'm like, all right, what the fuck? Like, bro's not here. Like, I don't have this dude number. Like, I cash apped him, so I can't contact him. And I'm not gonna lie, it was like 3:30. Like, it was getting really late. Like, so when I tell you I'm outside this dude's broken down apartment, nobody's out. I'm like, bro, I don't know how long I should wait. Like, you know, things are getting, you know, getting dicey. And as I'm thinking that, bro, in cue the fa music, bro. It's just, bro, it's just shots rattling. You know, and before I even like, you know, exaggerated, it was like it sounded far, but it was like close enough to where I knew what it was. You know, it's It's the guns getting loose, you know. It's the cannons just. It's like, bro, I think I hear like 15 shots. It's like. It's like going off, right? I was like, fuck it. Yeah, you know, like I'm not gonna wait for this dude here forever, right? So I open up Google Maps. I throw in my resort, bro. I click the walk button, bro. This shit said 45-minute walk, bro. 45 freaking minute walk, bro. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? 45 minutes, bro. 45 freaking minutes. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I just start running. I'm just like, I'm running down, bro. I'm running down this long ass street. It's like this long street, bro. I make a couple turns, but like, bro, for the most part, I'm going down like a one way. Like, it's obviously not a one way. It's like a highway, bro. I'm going down this highway, bro. And I'm just going straight down. And like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I ran for like 10 minutes. It was getting more and more sketch. Like dudes was popping out, but it's not dudes you want to see pop out. Like,
what?
Wait, I don't want to see dudes pop out, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, like if I were to be relieved by seeing somebody, I would hope it would be like Jen and Ken, family of 4. No, who did I see? A shirtless Mexican dude. Like, he's just, his shirt's off, and he's just like, I mean, he's chilling. Like, I wouldn't say he's chilling, but like, bro, he's like posted up. Like, he's like posted up. This dude's like posted up on a store, and I'm like, so I hop the street, bro. You know how he's like posted up, bro. I like on the other street. I just started walking, right? Weirdest part was, bro, like I'd be hearing screams, and I couldn't like I'd look towards the screams, and it'd just be a massive building I'm looking at, and I would just hear, ah! That's all I heard. Ah! It'd just be like, ah! So I started texting the boys. Like, I'm texting group chats. Nobody is answering. It's like 4, so I low-key get it. Like, nobody was awake. It's like, but luckily, like, as I kept walking, like, the sketch people, it went to a minimum. Like, there started being less and less sketch people. Like, it got less and less sketch. By that, I don't mean, like, the people got better, but I would say, like, I just saw less people. Like at first, like, when it got really sketch, like, and dudes' shirts were off, like, and not in the way I normally like, bro, like, it was probably, like, I saw like 4 people every 10 minutes. Now I'm seeing like 1 person every 10 minutes. Like, it's like there's just less people. But anyways, everyone that I'm seeing though, their shirts are off. Like, it's weird, bro. Like, I'm walking around, I see like probably 9 people. All the shirts are off. And this, I'm not seeing them all at once, right? Like, it's like some big group. It's just like every like 10 minutes, like I said, bro, I'd see like 4 or 3 people, and they'd have their shirts off, bro. And either they'd be posted up, or they'd be screaming, or they'd be like just walking, right? So they're just like, so I'm like, all right, whatever. Bro, I ripped the shirt off, right? I'm like, bro, I gotta blend in, right?
Yeah,
so I ripped the shirt off, and bro, when I tell you this was probably my dumbest idea I think I've ever thought of. I ripped the shirt off, bro, and I put it on me like a turban. I'm gonna put a video in so you can see it, but I put it on me like a turban, bro. Worst idea of my life. I'm sagging my pants. I have no shirt on, and I have a turban on, and I'm just walking around these streets, bro. But anyways, it's the dumbest thing I've ever done, but I was hammered, so it doesn't count. None of this counts. So anyways, my phone's about to die, but I'm only like 15 minutes away at this point. So I'm like, okay, like, you know, I start remembering streets, and at this point, there's nobody out. Like, I see nobody. I'm not even seeing shirtless dudes anymore, unfortunately. So finally, bro, I freaking make it back to the resort, and there's a dude at the gate, right? And bro, and I was like, he was like, you stay here? And he was like, I wouldn't say like, he was like, you know, but he was like, you stay here? Like, he was like, you stay here? And I was like, see. And now I think about it, I have a turban on. I'm just like, see. Like, it looks hella weird. So then I'm just like, oh shoot, I take it off, right? And then I show him my wristband. I'm like, you know, I show him the wristband. So I have this turban off, right? And then I show him the wristband. And so I was just like, bro, when I tell you, bro, he was more relieved than I was. Like, he was like, oh, like, this dude was like, oh, see. And he like, bro, when I went up to bro, I like raised my hand to dap bro up. Bro high-fived me. He was like, bro, I was so hyped that I made it back though. It was like, bro, it was sketch. Like, it was sketchy, bro. But anyways, so it's like 4:30 at this point, and the sun is rising, and I'm like, fuck, like, bro, it was like a it was like I was like celebrating, bro, like my final day here, like my final night, and I just walked to the beach, like, because the resort's like on the beach, right? So I walked through the resort onto the beach, and I took this video. I'm gonna put it in here, and I just sat here for like 30 minutes, and I just watched the sunrise. It was low-key aura. I debated passing out, but I was like, yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Like, bro, I'm thinking of the dumbest things ever. So anyways, I go back into the hotel. Bro, when I tell you, bro, I threw my mask back on a turban, like, as I was walking up there. Open the door. I go like this on my bed. I just, like, fall on my bed flat. And I just passed out. Cheeks out and everything, bro. Bro, like, cheeks out and everything, bro. I just passed out. Anyways, that was the story, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, it wasn't that bad, but, like, technically it's one of the craziest things ever because, like, you know, I'm in Mexico, you know, I have no idea how these rules work. I don't even know how to speak Spanish. But would I say it's my craziest experience? Probably not. Probably not. But technically, yeah. Like, for where I was, it should have been. Like, it probably should have been worse, honestly. Yes, did I go through all that just to not get buns? Yes. And as for the girl, bro, I unadded her the next day. Because when I woke up, bro, she just left me on red. So I was just like, damn. Shorty just wanted me to die. Facts. Almost died for no punani, bro. Is that crazy?
Yeah.
Is that crazy? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you liked that video, please comment, subscribe, and like it. And also, guys, comment if you've had a crazier experience than that in Mexico. And let me know if you guys were in Cabo at any time during this. This was around June 8th through the 13th, I think. I'm not quite sure. No, June 8th through 11th. But just let me know if you guys had any story. If you guys liked this video, let me know if you guys liked the video. Let me know if you guys, you know, like, had another crazy story. And if you guys like these types of videos, I have crazier stories, unfortunately. You know, I'm not proud to say I have crazier stories, but you know I do. It's dad lore, whatever. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Tune into the next video. Deuces.